Diamond Stone TV, Daunteprice, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Hey man, doing good, man. Hey man, I got to let the people know. I was doing a boat party. It was about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just no regular boat either. It was a big ass yacht. You know what I'm saying? It was out there in Louisville, and I was invited to come out there to take pictures. So when I got there, well, I already knew that it was gonna be artists and stuff performing. You know what I'm saying? And man, you had got up there and you performed, and instantly, man, I looked over there at my niece, and I was like, did you get the name? You know what I'm saying? Because the dude was up there singing, man. I'm talking about it was going. I was looking around. The females was bobbing their head. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know. I was just
going. You was in your zone. Yeah.
And the boat was rocking, so I was just like nervous the whole time, you know?
Right.
I was like, shit. I was walking over here performing. I'm just trying to not look stupid.
Right. I
had a blast.
Yeah, that's what's up, though. How did you get that little play?
Well, shout out to the people, Butter and Monica. They set it up.
Right.
I'm actually pretty good friends with them.
Right.
So they come to my shows a lot that are in Fort Worth. So whenever they were setting up this, they called me, and of course, you know, like on a fucking yacht. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that.
Right.
So we decided to do that, and there was actually supposed to be more artists to perform there, but I guess they got late. But hey, whatever. But
right.
I had fun doing it, man. I wish I could have did more songs, but we were like on the time frame. But that's pretty much how I got that one.
Right. Now that's what's up though. So where are you from?
So I'm actually from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Right.
I lived there damn near like my whole life. I wound up moving over here about 5 years ago. Finished high school and then just continued on. I wound up moving just because my mother, she got a better job, you know.
Right, you just can't, y'all just decide come up here.
Just to come
well,
up.
How old was you when y'all did the switch? Like,
was I 16? I think I was 16.
About 16?
Maybe 17.
Okay.
And yeah, I didn't want to move here at all, man. That was the first thing. I didn't want to move here at all because like in Corpus, I was doing a lot more in Corpus, and I was like, dude, there's nothing better than this.
Right.
And I never really traveled in my young age, so I was like, I didn't really know whether or not, like, what can I do? Like, when I come here, I ain't gonna meet nobody, you know?
Right.
So, but that changed a lot. Like, a lot has changed over these past 4 to 5 years.
Right. Mm-hmm. So when you got down here, was you able to, like, kind of connect with people or whatever?
It was actually pretty easy. You know what? I feel like if
it was easy for you?
It was, yeah, you know, I'm more of like a friendly person. Everybody likes to talk to me, and I like to talk to them. I like to meet a lot of people. It was actually a lot easier for me just because when I came, I went straight to high school. So, of course, when you're in school, you meet a lot of people, you easily have conversations
What school did you attend?
I went to Boswell for 1 year.
Okay.
Janky High School. Then I went to Saginaw. Even jankier. So I was like, oh man, just let me graduate.
Yeah.
But everybody was cool there, you know, like everyone in Boswell was cool, kind of, but then Saginaw, everybody was just funny, and I loved it there.
Right.
So it was real cool to see that. And then I wound up, what's crazy is I was at Boswell, what really started making my music jump. I met an artist named Exclude Beat. Shout out to him. I think he lives in Atlanta now. He gave me the first song I made, was called Keep It Real.
Right.
And when I did that, I knew how he produced it. I was just like, oh dude, I could do this every time now. Like, hold on, I sound good.
Right.
So that shit was fun, man. I wound up meeting him. I made a couple tracks with him. I think I've actually made like an EP with him. I think it's on SoundCloud only. You know, at the time I could only do that.
Right.
And then ever since then, people kept jamming me and just wanted more and more, and then I just became more creative with it.
Right. So you got your own kind of flow, kind of style.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people. There's some people that were off the bat because I'm a singer, and the first thing when they hear a dude that can sing and kind of put some rap into it, the first thing that comes to their head is Drake. You know, so they're like, oh, this is the little Drake, and I'm like, oh man, I love Drake. Like, Drake is one of my favorite artists, but I don't want to be compared to him, you know. Some of my favorite artists, actually, people will be shocked. MF Doom, Mos Def, Drake, of course, even a Tribe Called Quest. Hell, I even got the tattoo right here. I got a Tribe Called Quest tattoo. You know, those have been my favorite artists for a very long time, so I've always wanted to. And the cool thing about each one of them, they were different.
Right.
Tribe Called Quest came with that jazz rap. Nobody never heard it, and they loved it. MF Doom, he was just like nerd rap. I don't know if a lot of people don't know MF Doom.
No, I never. Yeah.
He's a UK rapper, but he became super huge out here.
Sure.
Out here in the whole United
My
States.
guy, yeah, I'm gonna go check him out.
Trust me, I you know what's crazy? I promise you, if you type his name in and you see the album covers and shit, you're gonna be like, holy fuck, I've seen that before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
So yeah, I just like to. I'm a really old school guy. Like with my new album now, I have it's called 808s in Love.
Right.
I'm really into like old school music. Like I'm talking Billy Ocean, Jimi Hendrix, Prince, Michael Jackson. I kind of wanted to give them like a different, that type of vibe, like 80s vibe, and just, you know, relaxing and everything. So
Right.
I had fun doing that.
Right. Now that's what's up though. So how was the switch? Because I know like coming from another, you know what I'm saying, coming from another town, you know what I'm saying. I know like was y'all like, was it like rowdy down there? You know what I'm saying? Because coming up here, I know the music scene is totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Coming to like a place like DF Dub, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, when I say that is like their music is totally different, probably from where you from.
Completely.
Right.
Obviously, completely. Coming from Corpus, at my age, we had a lot. What we used to rap about out there was like kind of like backpack rap. You know, we rapped about like being in school, waiting to get out, do that type of life.
Oh yeah.
You know, we were just into that. You know, nobody was doing anything else. It was just that type of rap, or somebody was trying to make some singing songs. That's pretty much it.
Right.
And just like earlier, I was in a group called A Life Since Forever. So we were just that big at the time. We were with Kevin Abstract, Dre. Shout out to Kevin Abstract. He's actually with Brockhampton now, which is a really big artist stream right now. But moving to DFW, it changed, you know, because I was just like, shit, like I do not rap about what they rap about. Like, not saying that all the rappers do that, because I've met a lot of talented rappers that are chill soul type rap and everything like that.
Right.
But coming down, I really started thinking like, damn, what if I'm not? I feel like if I come out here singing about love and how I want to marry this woman, or not even that, you know, like just want to party, I don't know how people would take that, because they're so used to this like turn up rap, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it was different, but you know, I just went with it, and then I'm happy where I'm at right now, and I just feel like I'm getting bigger and bigger by the year, you know?
Yeah, nah, that's what's up. So I mean, you just never know, man. You probably can change the game, you know what I'm saying? Because you up here in the DF Dub right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you know, and another thing is that, so what we do, the reason why changing the game is so important to me is because, so what I do now, we do this event called For the Soul. It's actually from me and another artist named Eric Evans. Eric Evans, he's an artist as well. He has his own little record label called Chill Soul. I wound up creating this event because I wanted to bring a lot of local artists in Fort Worth to find some of the best local artists in Fort Worth, put them together, and throw this show. And so far, we already did 2, and they've been huge, like successful, everything, and I'm blessed about it. We have the 3rd one actually happening September 14th. We do it at Maine at Southside. I met a lot of artists, man. There's a guy named Dank. He is super talented. Neo Soul, just a lot. Lottie, they're called Famous Exchange. It's actually like I don't know if they're rock, but they use instruments and everything. So I'm just like, oh, dude, this is just creative. Right. And just many other different artists, and you know, so the goal is I just want to bring them all together and kind of show it, like, this city, that hey, there's more than just what y'all listening to. Exactly. There in Dallas and everything else. Like,
and that's good, man, to take. You know, I give you credit on that, because it ain't too many artists. You know what I'm saying? You're not even from here. Mm-hmm. You know, you got artists that's living here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That I think that has the, I want to say, I'm not gonna say the talent, but has the power to change the music scene, or you know what I'm saying, just change the culture of what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they not, you know what I'm saying, getting on it though. So I think that's pretty good. I seen a lot of talented artists give up because no platform to what they wanted to do, or they don't know how to get a show. They don't know how to book a show. Hell, I tell you right now, this year is the first year I've ever booked. Every show that I've done, I've booked it myself. I've made the calls, I've sent the music, they loved it, so they gave me the opportunity. So ever since then, you know, I wound up just learning how to create it myself, you know, not trying to find management or not trying to do that. You know, I try to keep all the profits for me, you know what I mean? Right. No, but it's been really fun, man. I used to tell artists, don't give up. Like, it's really not that hard to do what you want to do. Really, you just get a laptop, take some time, start researching, and it's easy, man. It's super easy. Like, I'm trying to tell people, it's on easy. Right, nah, that's all it takes. Just time and effort, man. You know what I'm saying? most artists don't want to put in the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the biggest thing right now. You know, so they probably sometimes I feel like they just want to have people do it for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once you're doing the groundwork, you actually get to see, then you'll start seeing it develop.
And you become more successful faster than having somebody else do your work.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and I've been in that situation where I thought I had a manager, and the manager was doing what he was doing, but he's not 20. It's not like that. I'm his priority. You know what I mean? He got his own life. He has things he got to worry about. He got his own job. You know, I'm not really the priority. So, in order for me to be where I want to be, I just
gotta do it
myself.
yourself.
Because you know, you do it for yourself. You know where you know what you want. You know how you want to get it.
Right.
You got to do it.
Right.
So I feel like, you know, just creating these events and just giving everybody an opportunity to share their music to just random people coming in, you know, it's been really fun. And this next one is supposed to be really, really good. We got a lot of dope artists coming in, so
right.
I definitely can't wait. I got to get you involved.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you know, I got a lot of artists too that, you know, it's some talented artists actually that I know that, you know what I'm saying, they probably come and you be amazed. You be like, whoa.
I'll definitely be down.
Yeah.
Man. We pack it out. We get about like over 100. We get that shit packed, man.
Right.
And it's really just a blessing. Like nowadays, what I do now is I wake up every morning or I stay at home at night. I'm like tuning in, typing in on my YouTube.
Right.
What's the next step? How to get big artists to see you? Because a lot of people think they could just send their mixtape or album or EP on Instagram, send it to artist DMs. Man, they are probably not even reading
it. Yeah.
Dude, I've sent so much shit to like Erykah Badu, Drake. You wouldn't even believe it, bro. Nobody's opened that shit till then. So in order for me to figure that out, I figured out, okay, well, in order to do that,
right,
you got to put your own music out there. Like,
right,
you gotta,
exactly.
You got to keep pushing it. You got to do promos. You got to. Another way to do it. I'm actually spilling the game right now.
Yeah.
Another way to do it is like nowadays, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is the biggest thing ever.
It is.
Honestly, like if it wasn't for this shit, like I don't think half of these
artists would make it. A lot of them, man.
Yeah, a lot. And the crazy thing is I look at it as there's a lot of comedians on there. There's a lot of people that do skits, videos. My idea is, you know, I talk to them.
Right.
Like, hey, man, we'll do this for this much. No problem. I'll do that. Because whatever that 40,000 views they're getting, every time I look at their comments, when I hear a song I never heard before, people are asking, what song is that? What song is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that song's hot.
Yeah.
And I'm like this, holy shit, that's it.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's right there. You only spend $70, and this dude, he posts that skit. Sure, your song lasts maybe for 10 seconds. That's all you need.
Yeah.
He got 40,000 people automatically laughing at the shit, and at the same time wondering, what's that song called? Even though he posted it in the comments, you know how people are, they don't really read the thing, but it's very simple.
But it's just another way of networking and, you know what I'm saying, marketing. You know what I'm saying? People don't. You know what I'm saying? People don't, like I said, people don't even want to put that much effort in, man.
No, man.
And I tell them, and you'd be surprised, bro. I talk to so many artists. I got a lot of artists that you know what I'm saying, I talk to, and I tell, like, you have to use what's given to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to make it as an artist. You think they just gonna bless you, or they just gonna hand it to you.
Yeah, you just gonna wake up to $1
$1
million signing.
No, you see it too. But what's his Lil Nas? You see how he did? He promoted himself on Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to him. He got
quick.
See, and you know what's crazy with him? Long story short, I'm so glad that he stuck to that country rap rock shit.
Right.
I'm like, dude, like that's so different, and like nobody can ever top that from you. So I love that about him, and that's hopefully for what I'm doing, because right now I'm actually working on a rock album.
Right.
So that should be coming out by the end of this year. So, you know, I just like to do different stuff. You know, I don't like to be like considered as like the rapper. I just want to be called like a musician. Like I would do everything, except for country. You know, don't get me wrong, I don't really listen to country, but I promise you, I probably couldn't even make a good song for that shit.
Right.
But everything else, you know, I have fun with doing pop music, rock, hip hop, and jazz. Like that's just been my stuff, man. And then 80s music right now that I just did. So that's kind of fun.
Right. Okay. So man, being an artist, you know what I'm saying, being up here in the DFW area, when did you like just get like more serious with your music? Like when did you start like taking it serious? Like, okay, like, hey, this making pop for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I said, we was already talking about, like, you know, it's something different. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I know, like, it's like basically like you in the middle of the circle, you know what I'm saying? You got all these people surrounding you, and you know, like, out the whole bunch, man, it's like it's probably only a few of you here in the city. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like When
So what really made, to be honest, man, I think what it was just to be real, it was more like the decision I made, because ever since I was like 9 years old, I realized I used to spin in my room. Like I used to have the MP3 in my ear. I used to spin in my room listening to music and just like singing it. And I knew to then, like, yo, like music is really what I want to do. Like I have songs that make me tear up, songs that make me happy, songs that I want to smoke to, you know, just anything. So I look at music as movies.
Right.
Like, when I drop an album, I want them to look at it as a movie. But what really made me like focus on what kept me focused was, you know, just going to work. Like I work all the time. On top of that, I don't get the same time I need. And instead, like, let's say everyone's working 9 to 5 or hell 9 to 8 maybe. There's a lot of jobs like that.
Right.
It's a lot of people don't like doing that. I wake up every morning like, damn, I don't really have to go. But all this opportunity out here is not free. So I have to make that money and go. And hopefully I can just, once you make it big, you can wake up whenever you want.
Right.
Do whatever you need to do. Nobody's gonna question it. And that's how I knew. And I knew for a fact that when I heard myself sing and I got some of the shit mastered and everything, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I could see myself making it big. Right. And I dreamed about it ever since I was 16 years old. I shit you not.
Right.
Ever since I was 16 years old, I had a dream on how everything will plan out.
Right.
And I promise you, I've had deja vu multiple times already. I've seen a concert that I've seen before, and I was just like, holy shit, this was in my dream. I'm supposed to perform this.
Yeah.
And it happened. And I've already seen myself in successful mode.
Right.
All I gotta do is just be patient and play the keys right.
Right.
And I've seen it, and I know there's nothing else for me to do. There's nothing else. Like God didn't put me here to make this amazing music and just be halfway there.
And that's the way I be trying to tell these artists. You have to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
you have to, man. and I put God in my life a lot. Like I'm not saying like shout out to God. I really like sit at home, go on YouTube, find new like pastors, and just listen and stuff. I don't have time to go to church, but you know, to be honest, the temple is really your body. So you know, you can have Jesus all in you and everything, you know. So I put God in my life, you know, ever since I've really showed him that how much I appreciate him and how much I'm thankful and everything. I see me growing. It may not be skyrocketing, but it's climbing. And that's all I take. I'm like, yo, as long as I'm climbing, I'm gonna get there. You're gonna tell me I'm gonna get there, I'm fine. I don't care how many obstacles I gotta get through. If you're telling me I can make it, I will make it. There's no question about it. You know? No question.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's good to have faith, man, because some of these, you know, some people be lost, man. You know, that's one thing you don't want to be is lost, you know what I'm saying? I was
lost before, man, like, you know, like, there was times where I really didn't believe a lot of shit, and I was just in a depressed time, but, you know, I knew if I just closed my eyes and just really think about it, I was just like, nah, man, I'm tripping, I'm big tripping.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so being a Texas artist, you say you was from Corpus, Corpus, right? It's a lot of artists, I want to say, man, that's in Texas, that's independent. You know what I'm saying? They pushing the independent thing right now. Like, would you sign to like a big major like record label? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't think you know, I always tell myself I don't think so, because I look at the money I make alone with everything I push, and I make pretty damn good money. And plus, I really don't think, in my mind, I don't believe labels will still, I think a lot of labels will be shut down. There'll only be like main labels open, like Atlantic Records. Of course, look at all the big artists they got, you know, Def Jam, you know, shit like that. I would say stay independent. You get all your money. You see what, like, shout out to Uzi, but you see what he's going through. Like, hell, he should have dropped the album already, another album. But
that's crazy.
The label's pushing it back. And that's one thing I don't want to do. I don't need nobody to tell me I need to push my own album back. I can push it back if I need to. But if somebody's telling me, hey, you need to push it back for no reason, that's the only thing that cuts me. All the money they give you, it looks good, it sounds amazing, but in the
long run,
shit, you seen what happened to Young Money?
Nah, for real.
The whole group, there's only 3 people that's still doing their thing: Drake, Nicki, and Tyga. That's it. Everybody in that group, they were signing people left and right. Everybody thought this was the shit. The label, and then you come to find out what Birdman's doing, and then you come to find out what DJ Drama's doing. It's just too much. Too much at this point, man. I stick to independence. You see what Chance the Rapper's doing. You see what Russ is doing.
What Nipsey did.
Everything. Nipsey. Rest in peace, Nipsey, man. But honestly, what Nipsey did and how everything that he did came out of his own pocket. Why? Because he made all that money, and he could have did that left and right. Nobody could have told him what he could do with that money or couldn't do. So that I don't like to be told what to do.
Right.
You know, if you talk to me, of course I'll do it, but I don't like to be told what to do. Like, don't tell me how I should pass out my craft. Don't tell me how I should, you know, when I should drop my craft. No, if I want to drop it today, I'll drop it today. You know, like that's how I would like artists to look at it and stuff. But everybody they think as soon as you sign that label and sign it, you big.
Right.
And I don't necessarily see that, and you get the check. Like, no, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as when I'm performing Jimmy Fallon or when I'm performing the Grammys. You know, that's what I consider myself. Okay, I'm there now.
Right.
And I didn't do it with no label. I didn't do it with anybody.
Right.
And it's possible. You see Chance the Rapper, like I said,
yeah, it can happen.
Selling tons. And nowadays,
it can happen.
Nowadays, concerts, I get paid for what? Like $300 a show right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I get paid $300 a show. I say if you ever did another interview with me 6 months, 8 months later, if I drop another project, see how much I make then.
Right.
Because I promise you with everything, and I've seen it so many times in my head. By next year, hell, in my mind I see it in 2 months, but I'm always gonna go by next year.
Right.
By next year, I see myself up there.
Right.
No other place.
Right.
I see it. There's so much shit coming out real soon. I don't see myself nowhere else. And where I work at now, like I see that as my last job. Like I don't see anything else. Like you ever get that vibe?
Yeah. Nah, I done had that feeling before. Like okay. I know it was this feeling right here, Diamond Stone TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, oh man, I can't do this no more. Like this is not where I want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just had that passion and that drive to do something. You know what I'm saying? That you want to do, and you got your mindset. Yeah. Ain't nothing can break that. You know what I'm saying? So that's always the mindset that I had of pushing Diamond Stone, of anything that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I've been doing ever since.
Love it, man.
Nah, for real. Hey man, so is there any artists out here that you will work with? Like you want to do music with?
Well, what is her fucking name? As a matter of fact, so there's an artist out
Shannon?
I think he lives in Dallas.
Oh.
His name is Heaven Above All. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
No.
Mad super talent. Trust me when I tell you that kid's gonna make it. Heaven Above All, would love to do music with. There's a lot of Fort Worth artists out. Yak the Mac. I love his stuff. Eric Evans, which we're actually working on a track right now. Damn, that's pretty much really it right now. Like, there's a lot of other Dallas artists that I love and enjoy. But with the stuff that they rap about, I feel like I couldn't come in with the same intentions of what their lyrics are about. But hey, if they ever need me to do a hook, I'm always down for it. I love doing it. But
have you heard the female artist Enchanting?
No.
Yeah. She like do like R&B. She just got signed like with DJ Duffy. Like she the only female. That's exactly what we talking about. She the only female artist out here that do like R&B, right? Like I don't know nobody else. Yeah, pretty much. She the only female that do R&B.
That's crazy.
And she got signed with she signed to like management with DJ Duffy. So, and you know, she been doing her thing ever since, man. Yeah, like
no, that's dope. I definitely want to work with a lot of female artists. Hell, there's right now I really want to do like a whole album with just female artists in it. That's it. I would love to do that right now because female artists right now they're blowing.
They popping.
They doing Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my God, killing the game.
Killing the game.
Cardi B, shout out to her. I love her shit. I fuck with Cardi B. I like Nicki Minaj. I see why people don't like her.
Right.
But you know, I respect all female artists, man. There's hell, City Girls then had these girls acting wild.
Yeah, they do.
So you know, everything is real cool with them. But I would love to work with any female artist right now.
Right.
As we speak.
No, that's what's up, man. And I hope you find it's a lot of them out here, man. It's a lot of talented ones. You know what I'm saying? You just got, you know.
Right. No, I know. I'm gonna check them out though.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up though. So like what's next for you? When you say you about to drop another project here pretty soon?
Yeah, well 808s in Love is out now everywhere. I'm working on a rock album right now. I'm actually debating to drop like a 4-song EP of just hip hop.
Right.
And just features and stuff like that. Because 808s Love is mostly, if you're not into like R&B, pop, or 80 sounds, this is probably not the project for you. But that's why I'm dropping that EP for people that don't really feel that vibe and they want to get something a little more banging. Then here's that EP. But I am dropping a rock album. I want to drop it in October because October's just.
But that's something going back to like X. You see what I'm saying? Like the country hip hop. So you grabbing both sides. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty smart.
Yeah, and I've been when I tell you, dude, people would trip, but I was into rock way before hip hop, man. Like I was listening to Nirvana, Slipknot, AFI. You would be surprised. You'd be like, man, there's no way. I play that shit right now, I'll be jamming out Korn, all of that.
Right.
So, you know, rock has always been my passion too. Another thing that I've always kept my promise to is that I always said that I would either do 4 to 5 albums, and then after that stick to acting. Acting is really one of my passions right now. So, you know, I'm really trying to just work out, try to keep my fit in.
Yeah.
You know, start doing acting a lot more, maybe get some Netflix roles, or hell, even big roles in the future.
Yeah.
You know, I love music, but there's only so much stories that I can tell that's in my life. And who knows, maybe when I get older and see the success and everything, I might be able to tell more stories. But as of now, I've always felt like 4 albums would be enough for me.
Right.
You know?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That's pretty much.
And that's pretty much like you don't want to make, you know what I'm saying? Like people just be talking.
Yeah, you know, I just feel like I want to keep my legacy.
I'm about to say that's good about your legacy though.
Yeah, like it's sealed. Like no matter what, those 4 albums, they may be like, man, we want new music, but that shit is, those 4 albums we'll forever listen to. Just like Frank Ocean, for example.
Right.
Doesn't drop albums for like 4 to 5 years, but I promise you, people still listening to Blonde and Channel Orange.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Yeah.
Nobody's complaining. Nobody's talking shit.
He finessed the game too.
Yeah, and he's damn talented, man.
Yeah.
He goes hard, bro. I listen to him all the time, but that's kind of something. I don't want to do it like every 3 years, but that's something that I kind of want to do. Like keep my music for living on, like for fans to be able to respect that craft that you created and not just listen to it for when it's hot. You know what I mean?
I got you. I see what you're saying.
That's why I feel like 4 albums will probably be enough for me, and then you'll just see me a lot in acting and stuff.
Right. Nah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, is there anybody out there that you want to shout out, bro, that always been there supporting you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boy Tristan, actually. Shout out to him. Randy, of course, my old lady. Damn, there's a lot of fucking people that support me. Alexa, Becca, Kevin. A lot of people do damn support me, so I feel really bad if I don't say no names, but do know in my heart, I do know who y'all are. Really also God and also my godmother, a lot of people, and myself, really, man. I've had a lot of doubts before, but I always just stay true to myself, so
that's what's up. That's real.
Now look where I'm at.
That's real though. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real, man. Hey, where can the people find you at? Your music, what platforms? YouTube channel, so Facebook, Instagram?
You can find my music, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Damn, is there another site on it? Google Play Music. There's so many music streaming apps you don't even know. And then you can actually follow me on Instagram on daunteprice. It's actually DAUNTE. I know a lot of people, well, it would be spelled on there.
Right.
So it's like, but yeah, daunteprice. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I always love following people back. I'm not going to be that type of person that don't. So trust me, I'll follow people as long as they talk to me.
Yeah.
I love talking to people. I love working with new people and seeing what they do. So I'm always nice. So follow me, support my music, jam it, love it. And yeah.
Diamond Stone TV.
Woo! Shout out.